Welcome to my channel. If you are new to C programming or looking to brush your basics of C, then you are in the right place. So let's learn C more simple and more fun. Okay. So to start with C programming basics, so I have been opened an online compiler. So where which you can just get this online compiler in the Google, and I have started this. So here, whenever you start a C program, you have to include a pre-processor, okay, and also the header file with the libraries. Okay, so libraries means that stdio, which means that this is the header file which consists of thousands predefined functions. Those predefined functions you can use that in the program by including this header file. Okay, so standard, that is std, is nothing but standard. IO is nothing but input output. So whenever we start a program, so my program objective is like I have to give some input and I have to get some output after getting processing of the input. Okay, so for that I have a predefined function called scanf and printf. To include that or to define or use that, I have to use this header file. So without using this, I could not able to use that scanf to receive the input from the user and printf to display the output on the screen. So this is the first and foremost you have to include. So once you include the header files, I'll be starting with a main function. So the structure, okay, of your main function is a return type and then the function name main. So return type, which means that, so each time whenever you define a function, that function, if you require that function has to return some value, then you can give the return type as either int or float or character, okay, or a string. If you are giving a return type of this, then you have to include the return statement. So here always your main function, because the main function is the start of the program or execution and it is the end of the execution always. Okay, whenever your compiler starts execution, the execution starts in the main function only, and the compiler ends the function only in the main function. So starting and ending everything in the main function only, so it does not require to return something. But I have used int, right? So whenever I use that int, I have to return this value, return some value to some function. But this function is a function which is a main, which does not return any value to any function because this is a start and end. So hence I am giving return 0. Okay, because it is does not going to return any value, but I have to use this return because I have used int. Okay, if I used float, again I have to use return. Okay, but if I used void, which does not return anything, this particular return type will not return you anything. Okay, this function, if you define the function with void, then which means that the function will not return anything. So in that case it is not required to include return. Okay, so this is the main important thing which you want to know. So whenever you use int main, then you have to give return 0. If you are using void main, it does not require to give return statement. Okay, so this is how the structure of a C program. Okay, we will be having a header file. This is your header file to include all your libraries, and this is my main function where your compiler starts the execution and also ends the execution. So here I am going to just print some line on the output screen. Okay, to have that I am just giving printf. Okay, I'll just tell hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm just welcoming you through program code. Okay, okay, so whenever you type anything within this double quotes, okay, printf syntax is nothing but we have to give printf. Printf is nothing but print function. F is nothing but function. This printf is defined or predefined in this header file. So I'm just simply getting that function from that and I'm just using in the code. print function, the P should be always small. Okay, it should not be a capital letter. Okay, always everything should be in a small case. Printf and bracket, open the bracket. Always your method should be started with the bracket opening and it has to be closed with the bracket closing. Okay, so and then within that I have to put double quotes. Whatever, this is called double quotes, whatever you write within the opening and closing of double quotes, it will print in the output screen, whatever you write in the print function. Okay, that is the syntax of that printf, and you have to always end up with a semicolon. You should not give semicolon at the function. Okay, the end of the function should not give. Only for the line or instructions I have to give the semicolon. Once I give this and run my code, I'll be getting the output. Okay, so here I'll be getting the output. This is my output screen actually. So once I give that, so it's taking time actually, you have to wait. So here what we have, so void main expecting. Okay, so sorry, I have to put this. So always your function should be defined like this. Okay, the method. Okay, I told now the function has to give the open bracket and the closing bracket, then that is called a method. Okay, so I have given void main and then I have opened the bracket and I have just given the sentence. Okay, and which I want to print on the output screen. Okay, let's wait for the output. So you can see your output over here. Okay, so see, I got the output. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So if I want to, again I want to print one more line, the new line, then I can give okay slash backslash and n, and I can just type it again, copy this, and I can just give one more printf and say that something, I can just give it here. I just tell that please share and subscribe to channel. Subscribe. Okay, so now I just start executing the program. So now you can see this. Okay, I here I got in the new line. Okay, if you're not giving this, it will be in the same line. I'll just try executing without giving this. You can see the difference. See, I could not able to get that look and feel. Okay, so to move the instruction or the line to the new line, I can give backspace and n within double quotes, not after that. Within double quotes you have to give this. Okay, this particular thing brings the line to be the new line. Okay, this gives you the new line, and if you want to give some space between two lines, then I can give tab, which means, see, I can just see here slash t, and you can just give something like that. Okay, hello everyone, something like that. Okay, so if you're giving this, what happens now? So this brings you to the new line. This gives you some space between the words. Okay, if you want to give some words space between the words, then I can give tab. This is called tab, giving a tab space between the words. Okay, you can see that. So okay, we'll wait for the output. Okay, you can see here we got some space over here, right? So now by giving this, I made the line to move to the next line, and by giving this I got some space between the words. Okay, so I'll just summarize it. What we did, we have included the header file to use that the functions, okay, which has been predefined in the header file, and we use the main function. So main function is like you have to write main open bracket and close bracket, and here I have to give some return type. So you can give either int or float. Okay, if you're giving that, I have to give that return word, return 0 like that. If I don't want to have, because main function will not return anything to any other function, because it is the starting of the compiler execution and also it is ending of the execution. That's why this particular main function will not return anything to anywhere. So in that case, I can just declare void main. In that case, I could not able to give any return statement over here. Okay. So after that, you have to open the flower braces and close the flower braces. Once you open this, make sure that you have been closed the flower braces, and giving the printf So printf is nothing but print function which is already predefined in this header file, and within double quotes whatever you give, that will be print on the output screen. Okay, and if I want to bring to the new line, then I can give backspace n. Okay, and then I can give one more sentences. How many sentences you want to give, you can just give it here, or else I can just give it over here also. Okay, in the same sentence I can give new line, and I can give like this, nothing issues. I don't want to go with again one more printf. Okay, I can just have in the same line by giving this tab and new line everything in the same printf. Okay, you can see the output now. So what happens, I have given this everything. Okay, before I have given used two printf statement, and I have given this instructions, each and every line in a separate printf functions, but now I have given in the same thing, but still I got the same output. Okay, because of this. Okay, wherever I want, okay, you can just write a paragraph inside a single printf, and you can just give wherever you want the line to be moved to the new line, you can give this. Okay, I hope you understood the very basics of C programming. Please follow my channel and please subscribe it so that you can learn a number of basics in a very simple manner. Okay, thank you. If you have doubt, you can please give me in the comment so that I can rectify that. And also please share the channel to your friends so that they can also learn the basics. Okay, thank you. Happy learning.